And our final match of the weekend.
Final match of the tournament.
This is it. And a little bit of a grudge match, perhaps, after what happened last year on the beach in Belek in Antalya, Turkey, as this young man, Lee Seungyun, was able to defeat Oh Jin Hyek in the gold medal match at the World Championships. And so now they are paired up against each other once again. Lee Seungyun, seeded 5th, had a 6-2 win over Brady Ellison. The first 4 sets were tight in that match, and then he went on to win it 6-2, and then had a hard-fought victory over Kim Woo-jin by the same score of 6-2. So good look at Lee Seungyun, who really burst upon the scene last summer. Only 19 years old, he's ranked 2nd in the world. He's the reigning world champion after defeating Oh Jin Hyek in Belek last fall. He had a 4th place finish in Paris of the World Cup final. Did win the gold medal at stage 4 in Poland as well. So as the season went on last summer, he got stronger, got better.
And accumulated with that win over this guy, the Olympic champion. So to be able to say that you defeated the Olympic champion when he was still at his prime is a big thing to say. But I'm willing to bet that these two train together all the time, day in and day out. And Oh Jin Hyek, he's probably going to be out for blood now.
I think friendship is put aside for the next 15 minutes or so as these two go head-to-head. Hey, there's Greg Easton. Easton Arrows, Hoyt Bows, great supporter of the sport. We were able to talk with him yesterday about the new archery center in Salt Lake City, Utah, in the United States. And everybody welcome you, Oh Jin Hyek. Everybody extended a warm welcome by Greg Easton to come and try out the new facility, train there. So the Koreans, little fist bump right there. Now they're going to go head-to-head. All the niceties have gone out the window by the wayside, and now it's down to business.
And what's fun is that I've got a report from Hugh on the field of play that it is dead calm out there, and that it is perfect shooting weather down there. So we should be able to see some very high scoring.
And do you prefer the flat lighting as opposed to bright sunlight?
Yes, actually, that's a lot better for archers because then you're not squinting and you're not tense because you're trying to keep the sun out of your eyes. I'm hoping that this isn't remnants of what happened this in the mixed team round with O not shooting 10s. O shot 8 arrows and 1 of them was a 10.
It's been uncharacteristic of him.
Very. So this hopefully is going to start. He's going to start putting them into the 10 ring.
Numero uno comes up with a 10. As does Lee Seungyun. So a slight edge for the reigning world champion against the Olympic champion from London, the man who won the World Cup final in Paris, and that is not like Oh Jin Hyek.
No, that's very weird. I'm in shock.
And I think he's a little bit surprised as well as he drops the first set to Lee Seungyun. This is Mr. Lee's first trip out onto the field of play here. Oh Jin Hyek's been out here twice already today. Picked up a team gold medal this morning and then a mixed team gold medal this afternoon, going for his 3rd gold medal right now, but he's going to have to step it up and pick up his game a little bit against his teammate, who is relaxed.
I mean, right now, all you can be is relaxed, because if you start to get a little tense, or if you start to get a little bit worked up, then you will be tense, and then you're not going to be shooting at your maximum potential. So it's best to be the way you are all the time.
Got to enjoy the moment, and right now Lee Seungyun is definitely doing that. Lee Seungyun also took a team gold medal in Turkey last year. Started off last year with a confidence-building team gold medal at stage 1 in Shanghai. So he built progressively through the season, wound up winning that world championship in Turkey, defeating the man standing about 10 feet away from him, Oh Jin Hyek. Trailing in the match 2-0 and shooting first here in set number 2. regaining his form. So Oh with a chance to take this set, tie up the match. Dead center.
I think he's just prepping himself for the Olympics when they install a small camera right on the spider, on the X. So.
You guys like to shoot for that, don't you? You know what those cameras cost?
I've never hit it, so I can say that
it hasn't been a problem.
It's not been a problem for me. But Oh is really a little off form. We've seen 3 8s from him so far this match.
Doors open for Seungyun, and he wins the set and goes up 4-0. You surprised?
I'm kind of surprised because of how Oh Jin Hyek was shooting in the previous matches. So, I mean, Seungyun isn't someone that you need to
take lightly.
Take lightly, exactly.
Talk about Oh's style a little bit. I asked you about that. I know a lot of archers were asked this week about it because it's a little bit, it's not what you normally see from Korean archers, is it?
No, it's the most, I would say the most distinctive thing about Oh's shot is how his fingers are after he releases the string. So if we get a chance to compare the releases, you're going to see that Seungyun, his fingers are actually still kind of curved after the shot, showing that his fingers are still relaxed well after the shot. But when you watch Oh Jin Hyek shoot, his fingers are actually straight, showing tension in the hand. So when you see tension in the hand, that actually leads to more errant shots. So he might have been able to get away with it for a little while, but eventually things catch up with you. But I can't comment that Oh Jin Hyek has bad form. Whatever form you have, you need to just keep on doing it consistently all the time.
Like Mr. Lee.
Exactly, yeah. But Oh Jin Hyek does his exactly the same way every time. So it's just a battle of consistency. Now watch the fingers here. He slips off the string with his ring finger, but his fingers are going to be straight there.
Pulled them straight back and they were straight?
They were dead straight. Now if we watch Lee's fingers, they're going to still be bent a little bit. So they didn't go exactly straight like you would see.
Curled just a little bit as it went behind his neck.
Yeah, so that curl shows a little bit of relaxedness, and Oh Jin Hyek just pulled through the clicker, and he's a little pressed for time, but nothing he can't handle. 5 seconds left. That's the second time we've seen that done today. Erdenyeva had that where she came through the clicker too quickly, and Lee needs a 10 to win the gold medal.
And there it is. And what a 10.
Wow.
A perfect shot by Seungyun, who sweeps his teammate from Korea, Oh Jin Hyek, and the reigning world champion who defeated Mr. Oh on the beach in Belek last fall. Does it again. And it's a clean sweep for the Koreans, as Oh Jin Hyek settles for silver. Seungyun gets the gold. And of course, the bronze going to Kim Woo-jin just moments ago.
I'm wondering if that's going to be a kind of a nagging concern for Oh, that he shot against Lee twice on a finals field and lost twice. So sometimes archers have their
superstitions?
Not the superstition, but their minion or their rival that they just can never win against. And I mean, I had that problem. I've had that problem before. I know a lot of archers that had that problem where they have their rival that they can just never ever win against, no matter how hard they try. So here, Oh Jin Hyek has lost 0 points to 6 against.